First try. It's a beautiful day. We're in a Hall of Fame, standing in the Hall of Fame. A lot of bad cash splash going on as well. We got Hollywood back at Community Day. How's it going, man?
Good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Played some basketball, played some of the game. We're at the Hall of Fame. Like this is probably one of the coolest experiences I've had at Community Day.
And then what about the builder? I know you're always workshopping new builds. You said you were cooking up 15 builds.
Yeah.
Which one stood out to you the most? What do you think you're gonna start with?
I'm definitely starting with like a 6'9" shooting center build, and then I'm gonna have like my big boy Shaq, 7'1", just 280 pound drop stepping beast.
Nice.
It's just how realistic this game looks. Like, I was just in awe, especially when I saw the WNBA. I was very impressed. And just the gameplay, like, it feels so real.
This year, I like that when you shoot a green, that it automatically pops up now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In making the builds, is there one that stands out to you? Like, I'm going to start with this.
A 6'3" point guard. You can dunk, ball handle, you got defense. It's like an all-around guard, nice guard build.
Okay, I'm going to be on the lookout for that. 'Cause I'm thinking about doing something similar.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to hop into the builder. So I was in the builder for a minute, just testing out, seeing like the new badges. There's so many different new badges and different attributes and levels and things like that.
You checked out the My Team Triple Threat Park. What did you think about that? Rivet City's back?
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I think that's going to be really popular this year.
Okay.
What I've seen from 2K25 is just there's a level of fluidity that wasn't there in 24. Left stick dribbling, in my opinion, this year is going to come back in a big way. Yeah. But more importantly, the way you can tie combos together, from canceling a lot of those step-back jumpers, comboing into different dribble moves. The go-to shot's one of my favorite new mechanics. People will be really good when they put the time in my opinion.
You came all the way from the Philippines to Springfield, Massachusetts, here at the Basketball Hall of Fame. What's been your impression of this?
It was overwhelming. Coming from the Philippines, this isn't something that I thought that was possible, so seeing a lot of basketball history, as a huge basketball fan, has been great. I mean, just tying the whole experience together, it's a great game, and it goes as deep as you want it to, so I'm looking forward to just helping a lot of people out and then showcasing what the game can do.
The My Team, like the 3v3 My Team, like at the park, I mean, that's kind of awesome.
I've really enjoyed playing now this time around. I'm playing with a bunch of different teams, using Bronny, using LeBron, and that's been really fun. Nice. But one of the biggest things for me is going straight into the WNBA play now.
Yeah.
It's been pretty neat.
I think people are going to be blown away by this game. That's number one. I mean, when you get your hands on it, it feels smooth. I went to the builder. I'm not finished yet, but I promise you, I'm coming out with the most dominant big man there is. You know what I mean? I mean, what I plan on doing is barbecue chicken alert every time I come down.
I think they should put some of these 2K creators in the Hall of Fame as long as some of these guys have been doing it.
Yeah. All right, it's time for some 2K TV Interactive. We got Jairus here who's going to try to answer this one. We're at the Basketball Hall of Fame, so I'm going to ask him, what year did Dr. James Naismith invent the beautiful game of basketball? 1761, 1841, 1891, or 1931?
I think we're going to go with, what was it, 1891?
Correct. You just got 200 BC. If you answer this at home, you also got 200 BC. Thanks. Good answer.
BC Rich.
Last week, gameplay director Mygm talked to us about the biggest changes to NBA 2K25.
There's so much to cover, and he's back with more, and we're jumping right back in.
I'm still learning.
What does rhythm shooting add to scoring this year?
Probably one of my favorites for the year. So what it allows you to do is basically mimic a player's shot. Like last year, you could just release the stick to do regular pro stick shooting. But with rhythm shooting, what you can do, hold down the pro stick, and then as he gets to the set point, you want to push the stick forward to match the rhythm of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Gilgeous Alexander out there at current. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Jokic in at the small forward.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
He's off on the first.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Now here's Brunson. Halliburton deciding where to go with it.
Defensive foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Halliburton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Fader on the way. LeBron good. LeBron's got 5.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
It's good. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Halliburton. Count that bucket.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know, how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
They get it again. Tries again. James misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
It's good.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Butler goes in. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Wide open. Couldn't capitalize. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Right?
Thank you, David. And here's the West with the ball. And finished off by LeBron.
An ultra-competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Jokic. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the East. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Passes it to Jokic. Back to James. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
It's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now Jackson, after Zion Williamson missed from long range. Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell kicks to Lillard. Pass to Barnes. Mobley left side. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. Mobley. The West leading by 4. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Three-pointer, Lillard. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And both free throws good for Williamson. The East trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mobley the pass to Adebayo. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Just 4 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. Back to Barnes. The pass to Adebayo. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
LaMelo Ball is out there with Jalen Brunson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's George. And it's Butler in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The West leading by 8. Jokic inside, defended by Butler. And it's Jokic missing. Well, their pass it to George. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Jokic. George has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Jokic against George. Another miss by Jokic. Jokic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. It's stolen by Edwards. Goes up. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Giannis on the money from 12 feet away. Giannis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Jalen.
Now the West with the ball. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Runs in the pass to Butler. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here's Brunson. There's the dish to ball. Right side George. And it's sent back by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
We'll count that one.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Star.
Get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts.
Checked in for George. Halliburton comes in for Ball. Young is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. James comes in for Brandon Ingram. James Harden, he's checked in for Booker. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Butler. And the rejection by LeBron.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
The East trail by 10. Here's Halliburton. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
James with the bucket.
And production, one of the things James does best. He's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Young pass to Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
He's a nice triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Morant's checked in. And he's good on the second.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
2 minutes left. 2.
Halliburton for 3. And another miss by the East.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch rate.
James, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the East.
Boy, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
From deep LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Giannis passes to Barnes. The kick out to Young. Back to Barnes. And he uses the glass on the way. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Barnes against James. Challenging the defender. James.
What a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Young. 16 seconds left in the second quarter.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Young on the arc. And another 3 from the East. LeBron with it. And so it's the West All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Western Conference showing off its all-star game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is ramped up to its highest level, that suits the West just fine. They got a roster that knows how to play the game with flair, and they've been enjoying themselves so far today.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win this game. They're hitting their shots and playing with real enthusiasm. East better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a talent shot, and then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Edwards is out there with James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's James. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
That's All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for James. Jokic has checked in for Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for LeBron. The East trail by 11. Halliburton passes to George. Back to Halliburton. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Edwards. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Curry's checked in for the West. Jokic against Giannis. The feed to Butler. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Butler's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the 2nd half.
Here's Brunson. The East All-Stars take on 2 more.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Still yet to score. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the East. 7-point differential. 90 seconds now into the 2nd half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
throw good. Paul George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Zion Williamson's checked in for the West. Now, here's Mitchell. Brunson with a clean look. Misses the three.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mobley's checked in, and West also making a switch. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Butler up top. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Kicks it to Mitchell. Mobley left side. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the two as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Williamson. And there's the try. Takes it off the glass. And the West leads by 6. Brunson draws the double. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Nobody near Jordan. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Mitchell.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. He gets that one. Jackson's got his first basket.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside, fighting through the contact. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard looking around. Passes it to Butler. outside for George. And they get it back with a tie. It's stolen by Curry. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Williamson. That one drops for him. Williamson's got 6 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. The team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
1:03 left in the third quarter. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Scotty Barnes comes in for Evan Mobley. And Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Lillard. Hasn't made one yet. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Not sure which it's been since halftime. Either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has just turned up.
.50 seconds left to play here in the third. Up again. LeBron grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Lillard. Here's Halliburton. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. On defense, the West All-Stars. They lead by 1. Harden the pass to LeBron. James converts inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside, George. To the inside. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Defensive foul, LaMelo Ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
shoot two.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. Here's Halliburton. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the East All-Stars. He keyed their comeback effort. He's the reason they are tied to close out the quarter. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
We've got Antetokounmpo. Halliburton's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's George in the four-man position. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his fifth rebound in this one.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
That free throw good from George. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Halliburton. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for John Morant. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Here's James. It's hauled in by the East. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Turnovers weren't a story early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Butler's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Devin Booker. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
East All-Stars ball.
Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Butler. And it's sent back by Jokic. And they get it back. Adebayo with the bucket.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That'll be a 5-second call.
East All-Stars ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by James. The West trails by 9. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Off on the layup. Here's Butler. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Butler.
Hey, gotta like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
LeBron, good.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. James gets inside and finishes.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Brunson outside. Giannis outside. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
James. East grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Adebayo. No problem knocking that one down. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Star.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now a timeout called by the East.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
For your dance team. Please give a big round of applause.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Now here's Brunson. Takes a three. And it's Curry with the rebound. LeBron against Barnes.
2 minutes. 2.
LeBron passes to Curry. From the arc, and the West hit again from deep.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
And there's the pass to Giannis. Puts it up from 12. Top shot by Giannis.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
Outside Curry. Lets it go with the three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry passes to Sabonis. Mitchell against Curry. Lets the three fly. Sabonis inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the East with some changes. George comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. And so George will bring it up for the East. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. Outside for Halliburton. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. George against James, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Paul George taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'll be able to go up and knock those down.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team scored. Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the East. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And the East leads by 10.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. With deep, he must be more physical with it.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Trey Young, shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time